Alright, so this is, I guess the third series for November. It's Race Mercury. So this stage is stage 1, castle to castle. Added a little window on the side with me on the bike because I guess the video I posted of just me on the bike had over 500 views, which is pretty crazy. I'm not really sure why. But anyway, so here's the start. It was really quick down to the start, and of course my screen is frozen, so I can't really see what's going on. But anyway, just trying to keep up with this main pack. They were going pretty quick. They're way above the 2.5 watts per kilogram for D. But I kind of lost the group here. I couldn't keep up with over 3 watts per kilogram. So I just kept pushing. I think I do eventually catch up to them, but I don't stay there too long. This race is a little over 14 miles. We're averaging about 23 miles an hour right now. Here comes another group, so I'm going to try to see if I can stay with them for a while. I'm in 30th out of 56 people. So yeah, currently just hanging with this group as long as I can. The group in front of us is starting to break away, and my screen has frozen again, so I can't really see what's going on. I think a lot of this has to do with the speeding up the video. I sped this video up 200%. And I think for some reason when it's trying to play back at 200% and record the video over top, I guess my computer processor just can't handle it. So here we are doing a little off-road on the dirt, trying to catch up to that. I think that's the main pack. Let me see if I can tell. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're back at the main pack again. They're moving. You know, the power output's pretty high. It's hard to maintain that. We're only like 1.4 miles in, and my legs are burning. The video of me on the side, it looks like I'm kind of pedaling all kind of sporadically, but I was using a Samsung tablet to record that, and I guess there was a lot of latency. It just couldn't keep up with the frame rate, so it kind of looks a little off. At some point, I will probably get around to getting this equipment set up so I can make better videos. But for right now, I'm using my money to buy stuff for the bike and things to make the actual, Zwift experience better. I don't really need to make these videos. I don't get anything for it, so yeah, I've been hanging in, 20, 30th place. I'm in the, we got the white, almost like a Charlie Brown type symbol, but it's going, vertical instead of horizontal, in the white and black shirt on the left side of the screen, next to the other 2 people. I have red socks, so if you can see the socks, I got like a red bike and red socks. So yeah, I'm up to, just bouncing all over the place here. I'm in 10th, I'm in 7th, I'm in 20th. We just hit a hill with a 4% grade, so that kind of slows people down a little bit. Going on the grass, it looks like. Yeah, and this video I think is like 20 minutes long. I was going to speed it up more, but it seems like every time I speed it up, things get crazy, so I left it at 200%. So here we lost. We're going up 9% grade. The pack's kind of thinning out up here. You can see who the climbers are. So I'm going to muscle up and just see if I can't get up with this group in front. And the hill's easing off a little bit. We're at like 2%, and it's going back up. We're up to 4%. This is the main climb of the race. Once we get up to the top, there's a lot of downhill, and then we're going to go into Neokyo, something like that. I think it's supposed to be like Tokyo, but it's a city of neon. If you look in the screen in the back there, you'll see like a big dragon's claw coming out of the ground. We'll pass that once we get up around these corners. So I'm just hanging with this guy in blue. My screen's frozen again, so I'm not really sure what's going on. That's what happens, I guess. Everything costs money. So we're still climbing. Little group of 3 ahead of me. Gonna see if I can catch them. We're about 11 minutes into the race, 3.4 miles completed, 11 miles left, averaging about 12 miles an hour up this hill. It's 5% grade. Here comes that dragon claw. You can kind of see one of them in the background over the left wall. Some nice Japanese architecture and a beautiful sunset in the back there. I'm frozen again, so I don't really know what's going on. This is kind of a pain in the neck. I'll have to see, maybe I'll just leave the video regular with the voiceover, export it, and then go in and speed it up. Well, actually, that ain't gonna work, because then my voice would sound like a chipmunk. So yeah, I gotta figure out something, because I can't narrate when I can't see what's going on. Like right now, the screen's just static. I'm just sitting in this little street with some houses, so that kind of stinks. I definitely got to shrink these down, because I don't really even have much to say for 20 minutes, and most people that know me is I can hold a conversation for a long time. But here it's like, okay, I'm still riding. There's some people doing some riding. Alright, so I was hanging with these 2 people for a little bit. We were working together. But yeah, going downhill, I guess they were heavier than I was, so I was really having to pedal to go downhill, and usually I like to save my energy if I can going downhill. I stayed back here with this LaFond guy for a while, but then all of a sudden he started picking up speed. I don't know if he had any bonus boosts or anything like that. I didn't see them come up. I'm about to get one now. I got like an aero boost. Actually, that's not aero, that's a draft. So it gives me a little bit of a draft, makes it easier to go. So me and him are just going back and forth, trying to catch that guy up in the front, but he's pretty much gone. And yeah, just pedaling hard down these hills and not getting a rest was tiring me out. Eventually this LaFond guy takes off. Once I lose the draft off of him, I can't keep up with him. And my screen's frozen again. I guess I need a new processor. Got an i7. Guess I need to go with the i9. I don't know. So yeah, we're going down to 4% grade. You can see we caught up to the other person here, but I'm slowly losing them. Screen's frozen again, so I'm not sure what's going on. Like I said, you keep just spending money to buy this equipment to make videos that no one watches. It's kind of a waste. Yeah, it's still frozen. There we go. So yeah, I'm by myself. You can see, if you look in the upper right, you can kind of see the yellow dots ahead of me. That's the other guys. They pretty much broke away. So I was watching the people behind me. I had like an 18-second lead. So I'm just going to try to maintain that. So I was doing a couple sessions. I would do like a minute at my maximum and then kind of slow down a little bit to give my legs a rest, and then I would try to jump back up and do my maximum again for like a minute. But yeah, I'm out here by myself, breaking the wind, no one to work with. There's 3 or 4 guys in the group behind me, so they're gonna catch me. They're 15 seconds behind me now. I'm just trying to power through this just so I can, try to stay ahead of them, but there's 7.5 miles left of this race. I'm not going to hold them off. I think I might be able to hold them off for like another mile. And then, they're going to catch up. It looks like right now. I mean, they're probably more by this point, but my screen's frozen again, so they were at 12 seconds. And the group I was with initially, they're almost 20 seconds ahead of me, so I doubt I'm going to catch them. So after a while, I think I might as well just take it easy and just, try to keep my eye on the group behind me. And once they're about 5 seconds, start pedaling so that when they go to blow by me, I can kind of keep with them, get their draft, and have somebody to work with just to make it to the end of this race. 21 minutes in, 7 miles left. Legs are burning. I'm pretty tired. I usually race on Thursday night, but they're doing there's a McCurry tour, so it's like longer. They're not. I don't think they're races. They're just longer rides that you can do, and Zwift is releasing some new. God, I can't even think. Some new courses. They're gonna have some new courses, and the only way to see them is to either do this race series or go in and do the tour. So I decided to do both. So I switched my race night to Tuesday night, and then I'll be doing the tour on Thursday. And again, my screen's frozen. So I'm kind of just on the road. The group was, at one point, they were 8 seconds behind me. Okay, it looks like they're at 5 now. Now they're at 4. And these guys are moving, so I'm just thinking, I think Tuesday night's going to be a harder night. Looks like a lot of the stronger guys are on Tuesday night. And we're back on paved road. And here they go. So my goal now, I mean, we're in, 27th place. My goal now is to just push as hard as I can and stay with this group. So yeah, we're 25 minutes in. There's 5.8 miles left. And then, yeah, we're coming down into the Neon City. It's a little nice here because, yeah, I don't think there's a couple hills, but they're just gentle hills, nothing too crazy. So it's pretty easy to stick with these guys. I think there was a downhill somewhere, and this group does get split up. It's myself and John Stewart. I don't think it's the real John Stewart, but it says he's 65. That's the guy to the left of me with the gray hair. You could see the little name came up there. That'd be pretty funny if it was John Stewart. But we get dropped eventually. But yeah, just gonna stick with this group going through Tokyo. Some people out on the street. I don't know if there's dogs. Sometimes there's dogs sitting on the side of the street. But yeah, these guys are just kind of taking turns in the front. Pretty good team to work with, but yeah, they actually had a little bit of extra gas in the tank because near the end they just took off, and it was like I don't know where they got that from. So I definitely had nothing. So yeah, I'm in 27th on a 56, and like I said, that I could be doing better by the official scorecard, but And my computer decided to go to sleep on me. There we go. It's back. I'm having a rough night tonight. Nothing seems to want to work for me. Screen's frozen again. Computer's going to sleep. Man. I think I should have just quit after that last video that I made. But yeah, my screen's still frozen, so I don't know what's going on. I'm sure we're still just racing through the city. The pack in front of us is, well, they were 42 seconds ahead, so I doubt we're going to catch them. Alright, cool, I'm back on here. One thing that kind of sucks is, like, that John Stewart guy, like, he was in the front for a while leading, and then this group he was working with, they just dog him. They just leave him. Which, you know, that's kind of, I mean, it's a race, so you got to do what you got to do, but he helped pull that pack. You figure they kind of, you know, let him at least get to the finish with him, and then sprint it out at the end. And unfortunately, my screen is frozen yet again, so I cannot tell what is going on. That was 30 minutes in at 3.9 miles left, averaging 22 miles an hour. Still frozen. This is the worst it's been. I don't even have anything open. It's all this fancy stuff I put in here, I guess, you know. Got this little text banner thing, a little Race McCurry logo on the side. It's like, oh, computer, oh, can't do it. I need you to spend more money on me. Go buy more stuff. And it's still frozen. Actually, it moved a little bit. Alright, we're at 32 minutes. 3.1 miles. I hope this is over soon. So I'm struggling through it just as much as you are, probably, if you even make it this far. Looks like I got a gap there on the video, so I'll have to see if I can fix that. Yeah, as you can see in the side window there, I'm pretty drenched. You do definitely sweat a lot doing these things. There's some people in the street, almost hit them. So here we go. So yeah, this is where we kind of get dropped. The group takes off, and John Stewart and I just kind of stay in the back, so I work with them. I tried taking off from him as well, so, you know, I guess I'm a bad guy. But he just pulled me back in. So then I'm like, dude, this guy's killing it, so I'm going to hang with him. Finish the race at least, and then I just, you know, do a little sprint in the end. So yeah, we're cruising through this, like, nice little park here. Nice, I guess it's like a stone tile pavement. It's got some beautiful, I don't know if they're cherry blossoms, I don't know, nice little trees. It's dark out. See the city lights. It's cruising around. John Stewart and I was hoping to see if we could pull up and catch those guys, but they're gone, man. They were like 8 seconds ahead of us already. So here I thought that was the finish, but then I realized it wasn't. Because yeah, there's still 1.9 miles left. So here comes John Stewart. He ain't letting me go. And he's trying to, I guess, push a little bit, but I'm like, I'm right here with you. I gotta get a little rest though. So I stay in the back, take a little break. And the pain's almost over. We got about, I don't know, 3-4 minutes of this left. I definitely need to work on this some more. I need some professional bicycling commentators or something, because yeah, I don't know what to say. It's like, oh, they're neck and neck. They're coming down the red road. Getting some thumbs. Yay, go. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, we're still cruising. 1.3 miles. 20 miles an hour average. Of course, now it dropped once I said that, but we're right back up again. Yeah, the pack in front of us is 8 seconds ahead. I think the people behind us, they're like almost 2 minutes behind, so we don't really have to worry about anybody catching us. Here I kind of took off again, and old Johnny boy just sticking to my wheel. Oh, yawn, I'm tired. Here we get another balloon, get another power up. I don't even remember what I get. I think I got I might have got just a plus bonus. I think near the end I get a feather or something, or I had a feather, and that's pretty pointless unless you're going uphill, and there really weren't that many hills left. Like, we could see that green bike ahead of us, but we just can't reel them in. I think my official finish on this was 14th place, which I was hoping it was better, but being I'm in 27th, unofficially on the track, I figured there's no way I'm in the top 10. That, you know, I wouldn't think there'd be that many people in Class D that aren't supposed to be there. So we're going. So yeah, it's almost over. We're down 800 feet. I'm just waiting to see that balloon finish line, and then I'm gonna take off. So here we go. Nice little sprint to the end. 12th place. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. If not, I understand. I don't even want to really be on here right now. I'm tired. So the race is over. Actually, it's not. Somehow trying to get everything lined up is just a pain in the neck, especially when you're using like a Samsung tablet. I thought this was aligned, but it's not. So that was me sprinting to the end, but you already saw me sprinting. So somehow something got screwed up there. But anyway, we're working on it. Have a good one. It's still going. You need this stuff to get off the screen so you can see the stats. Alright, here we go. Put my head down. Take a breath. Really, we're done now. Come on. There we go. Alright, later.